Alright. Yeah, did Casa get buffed? I thought Casa got nerfed. Alright, first set of care packages. Care package weapons removed. Huge. That is so huge. Let's go. That's just huge, honestly. I will take that. Second and third set of care packages are unchanged. That's fine. But this is so good. I already read all this, but like there's so many things in here. I'm just like, holy shit, they're listening. Their ears are open. It's not fucking clogged. It's so nice. Assault rifle and marksman rifle spawn rates normalized per zone. Yeah, whatever. Weapons, car ADS vertical recoil were slightly increased. Somebody actually mentioned that the car was like shadow nerfed. And I didn't really like feel it. I guess just because it's recoil, but still, the car is so good. It's not as bad as R9 recoil. EVA 8 care package, they buffed it, which is definitely needed. I wonder how that's gonna be, but we'll see. Energize time slightly reduced to better match the animation. Slightly misaligned with the buff kicking in, resulting in unintentional interruption right as it would about to finish. Okay, yeah, whatever. Ammo reserves decreased to 72, was 90. Still not enough, honestly. Need to decrease it even more. Did they understand, like... $72 times 50, right? Yeah. That is 3,600 damage. That's body shots. This is just body shots. Like, this needs to be reduced, like, fucking to 40. Like 30 even. Maybe even 30 damage. Or 30 bullets. And this is also assuming, obviously, you hit every shot, but still. Like, let's say you do 72 times 25. That's still a lot of fucking damage. And that's, like, 50% accuracy. I don't know. That's no, wait. It's not. No, I did that wrong. 36 times 50. So 1800. I'm stupid. But yeah, you get the point. They didn't reduce it. 72 bullets is still a fuck ton for the amount of like damage it does. Can no longer equip the digi threat. I guess they didn't. That was already a thing. Optic is no longer locked. It can be replaced. Yeah, whatever. They didn't nerf the wingman even more. They didn't decrease the bullets to like 30 bullets or 40 or something like that. They should be like, you should be able to use the wingman for like 2 or 3 fights, and that's it. And then you should not have any more bullets, in my opinion. Like maybe like max 3 fights. How my take's wild? What is wrong? What is wrong with my take on the wingman? It's a care pack weapon that is given to you to have, you know, an advantage in a fight. Like, it should not be a weapon that can last the entire game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it should not be a weapon that can last the entire game. Same with the Kraber. Like, instead of it having a 12, it should be... Care pack weapons, in my opinion, should be something that is used for... It's like an ability. Like, in my opinion, weapons in care packages should be similar to, like, an ability in a game. Where you can use it for only a certain amount of time... And then, well, like, it's not the same as an ability, but you get the point where it's like, a care pack weapon should not be able to be used the entire game because the ammo is too low. Like, you already have, the gun's already OP enough, right? But then to be able to carry it over for the entire game is, like, a bit much. And that's what Wingman was. Like, and I still don't think, like, 72 will do, I still think 72 could do that. Like, I wonder, I don't really use the Kraber, so, like, I don't know, like, Kraber is kind of not as bad as Wingman, I think, when it comes to ammo. But like I would be curious on putting it down to what it's 12 in the chain or 12 in the reserve instead of 8, right now, right? So it's like 16 bullets, or is it 12 bullets total? Is it 16 or 12 Kraber? I don't use that shit. I still think that 72 is really high though for Wingman, considering like the gun is not really hard to use. And Wingman's gonna be even more OP technically now, because if Bangalore got nerfed, that means Digi Threat is not as like required. So then Wingman's gonna even be better now again, because there's no smokes if people don't play Bang. So like, you don't need a Digi threat, right? Especially if people play Horizon 2, Wingman's gonna go fucking crazy on Horizon. I don't know how... We'll get to the bang thing. Ballistic buff, lasting bullet moving to level 2. I don't even know what that is. What is lasting bullet? Is lasting bullet the one that lasts... Is like the purple perk where it lasts triple the duration or some shit? Whatever it was. I feel like his Q's is really... It's like really dog shit. Like they need to... I feel like they need to like somehow increase the speed of the ballistic Q for it to be like viable. Like it needs to travel faster, in my opinion. Bangalore, ultimate cooldown increase of 4.5 minutes. Good, love that. Cooldown increase to 35. No longer deals damage. Finally, thank the fuck. Holy shit, that took so long to get rid of. It was like old Seer Q. It was so fucking stupid. Smoke duration decreased to 11 seconds. Oh, so the biggest thing is that the biggest nerf to me is this right here. Smoke duration decreased to 11 seconds and the particles dissipate faster. Like, that's huge. That's a 7 second difference. Like, that's pretty fucking big. Like, pretty fucking big. Big Bang removed. I don't know what Big Bang is. Tactical cooldown, reduced tactical cooldown by 5 seconds. It's the ultimate. Reduce ult cooldown. Okay, good. Yeah, making the ult cooldown like reduce as a blue perk when Bang was already good was just like stupid as fuck. Level 3 auto ping no longer tracks a player who triggered double time. I don't even know like what is the point of the perk then if that doesn't, I don't understand. So basically Bangalore's ult is stuck on 4.5 minutes because the perk is completely gone. No. Her tactical is still 32 seconds or 30 seconds actually, which is actually better. So her smokes come up faster but they go away faster now with blue perk. But her ultimate is like really long though. Yeah, I don't know. We would have to feel it out. Like on paper, they nerfed her pretty hard with like the smoke duration and shit, and then like the ult cooldown. The purple perks seem to be kind of trash, so like really trash, which is I guess another nerf to Bang. They want to encourage more plays with the smoke than longer plays in the smoke. Odin's Glare moved to level 2. Don't know what that is. Bloodhound perks Apex. What the fuck is Odin's Glare? Double tack scan? Okay. Tactical cooldown moved to level 3. It's like a decent nerf to Bloodhound. Gas damage now increases by 1 each tick. That's a pretty big buff. That's actually a huge buff. That's a huge buff. Down players still only receive 5. Gas slow effect now only applies on first damage tick for 2 seconds. On first damage tick for 2 seconds. But that's a nerf. Right? It should be a nerf. I don't know what it was before. Well, I guess, no, before, yeah, so you were slow the entire time if you're in gas. Now it only lasts for 2 seconds. No, I'm just trying to, like, I'm trying to read it and then, like, think about, because I don't really play Caustic, and I don't, it's not like we play in the gas in the first place, right? So, like, I'm trying to remember, like, how is it actually in the gas? Because I don't pay attention, like all these like details, me getting hit 1 each tick and shit like that. Like I don't have that in my brain when I'm playing the game. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna get hit for this amount of damage. I gotta get out now. Like, you know, it's way different when you read it compared to playing it. Upgrades: particle diffuser moved to level 3. Residual toxins moved to level 2. What is a caustic? I don't know the names of these perks. Nobody reads the names of the perks. Particle residual toxins moved to level 2. Okay. So they kind of shifted the shit. So caustic is more just better later in the game. So they buffed him, but they also nerfed him at the same time. I think late game, like this character is gonna be even more fucking OP. Like late game, caustic is gonna be just. He was already insane. Like now he's just like everyone's just gonna die to gas. So like just okay, well gas doesn't stack, right? But like if each tick you're just tanking that shit, like you're just gonna die so fast with the 1 each tick now. You took more damage because you were slowed. Yeah, but it's not about being slowed in late game. It's about like having no space to play. Like late game, you just get caustic ulted and you can't. Like yeah, you could fucking move, but then you move in an open and you're just dead. You know, like this doesn't really matter if you're not slowed or not in late game. Like compared to, like in late game doesn't matter, right? I think it's more so like if to me this looks like caustic is worse mid game in early game or whatever, because now ult is not as good because he has to have purple armor. And 2, I can like run through his barrels now more. Or kind of, yeah. I can like run through his gas like easier. Like if I really wanted to push a Caustic. Right? Because there's no like, the slow effect is only for the first damage tick. Yeah, but the thing is at the same time, it's like if you think about it how it is now, when is there ever a situation that you've been in gas for more than 2 seconds? Unless you get ulted. Unless you get ulted. I don't know. Like, pushing a Caustic is kind of actually the same still, because... Like, I guess, unless it's early game, because his ult is not as good anymore, but... Like, I'm trying to think of when would this slow effect actually make a difference? Like, I feel like nobody actually sits in the gas for more than 2 seconds. Right? Maybe, I don't know. You would have to play it. You would have to try it. Because I think it's more so... I think this more applies to late game. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't... I'm trying to think of, like, it doesn't really do... That doesn't change that much, does it? Because as soon as you get hit by Caustic Gas or ulted, like, you're not just sitting in that bitch. Right? Like, you're instantly leaving or running away. Unless you're, like, sitting in a knockdown. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the first damage tick has got to be just... Even if you run into it and then run back out and then go back into it, like, it obviously reapplies. Again, it's not, like, a universal thing. That wouldn't make any sense, right? But this patch means we're playing regionals on a different patch? Probably. More than likely, yeah. More than likely we're playing on this patch, unless we play this weekend, but there hasn't been an announcement, so... More than likely that we are playing on this patch instead of... who fuck knows? Maybe we don't even play regional finals. I have no idea what could possibly happen. But if we are playing, it's most likely on this patch, yeah. For sure. Particle diffuser upgrade makes it much difficult or harder for players to escape his larger gas cloud, and getting that early in game could be quite oppressive. Remove this upgrade to spike his power in the late game. Specifically, the goal of the gas changes is to create more counterplay options when playing around gas. Dipping in and out of it should be still punished with the gas slow, but moving within it is now a possibility for willing test subjects, as long as they don't. How long is a tick? Is each tick like a second of gas? Like how long? Like, how does a tick last in Caustic gas? 2 seconds? 1.6? 1.5? No one plays, like, in my brain, I am never gonna push through a Caustic ult. Ever. It's not really an option, though. Pushing through a Caustic ult is not really an option because you still get stunned for 2 seconds. You still get stunned for 2 seconds, and then you also have barrels that you can also run into, even pushing through the Caustic ult. It's not really... I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't feel like it didn't really, like, help pushing Caustic. But... Conduit, I saw that they nerfed her. Radiant Transfer? Is Radiant Transfer, that's the Q, I guess? I think it's more so, like this is more so for ranked. It's not even for... comp. Like, this character is just so annoying with Revenant. They also nerf Revenant. Exposure damage is not reduced by 50%. Whatever. Lifeline. Tactical cooldown removed. Reduced by 25 seconds, making the cooldown equal to its deployment duration. So you always have your lifeline Q. So you basically just don't have a cooldown on this Q? Eric's in 19 months. Decay's in 9. Well, yeah, how does that work with zone healing? Like, what? How does that work with zone healing? Like, you're just gonna sit in zone forever? Yeah, no, I know it breaks in zone, but it's a little bit, it doesn't, right? It doesn't, I guess there's a timer. There is a timer, yeah, you're right. You literally just don't even have to pick up light meds ever. Well, I guess it depends on, like, if your lifeline, I guess your lifeline should be with you at all times, right? D-Doll, thanks for 4 months. Oh, Joan doesn't do anything anymore? Unless you have a heat shield? Gift wrap removed. New gold plated. Next patches spawns with golden gear, Evo cash, gold knockdown shield, and gold backpack. So you're guaranteed an Evo cash, gold knockdown shield, and gold backpack. But you have to get the purple. And that's definitely a nerf to previous lifeline, like not getting a guaranteed package. Procore studies 6 months, not getting guaranteed package weapon. Definitely a nerf. The thing is that I guess it would be more so to getting the red because like yeah, you begin just going to red armor. Because basically when you get lifeline to purple armor, like everyone else would be on purple, right? So well, I guess you could pick the lifeline res faster and then you have gold knockdown. Guaranteed, but you have to get the purple. Yeah, I don't know. Because before you would get guaranteed gun, now you get guaranteed red armor and gold knockdown. Like before you would, I don't know. I feel like I would rather have the like guaranteed package weapon than the Evo cash gold knockdown. For sure. It's one of the three, not all three. No, looks like definitely all three. Because there's what, 3 sides to a lifeline package, and lifeline packages can contain like 3 items each side, right? This is definitely, you get all 3 of these. Gift Path was a pretty strong choice. I revived the Lucky support pick and blah blah blah. But Chad, do you understand how when you have a lifeline package, when you open a lifeline package, it can contain, well, so maybe it actually might be like random. It actually might be random. I don't know, we'll see. If it's random, then it is definitely fucked. If you're guaranteed this, then it's pretty good. It's guaranteed gold items, okay. I was gonna say, because I feel like if it was random, it would be too much of a nerf. If it's guaranteed all 3, then it sounds bad. I still think it's a good nerf though. Like the whole package thing. I still think that lifeline, if they played it in fucking NA, would not be as good, but upgrade explosive damage is now reduced by 50%. Whatever. Nox no longer refresh a tactical during ultimate. Thank you. Tactical cooldown is no longer shorter during ultimate. Thank you. Ultimate cooldown increased by 60. Thank you. Tactical cooldown moved to level 3. Thank you. We just ult cooldown by 30 seconds. Okay, so it's still increased by 30 though, in general. I think the biggest nerfs are these right here. Nox no longer refresh a tactical, and then tactical cooldown is no longer shorter during ultimate. Wait, the ultimate still, yeah, ultimate still refreshes though if you get a knock, right? Seer! Chad, you guys, I think Seer might be back in the meta, low key. Low key. Alright, artist reach moved to level 2. It's currently level 3. Okay. So they moved the range to level 2, okay. Move to level, Long's view, move to level 3. Meter passive attack range. Decrease activation delay. That's the Q. I know what I'm saying, this is like not even, like this doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything, right? Like, racing hearts removed, now integrated to base tactical. What the fuck are half of these names, bro? What is racing heart? Moving with tack up? Oh, the movement speed faster while you're scanning. Okay. That's good. That's a buff. Ultimate cooldown reduced by 30 seconds. Decrease activation delay to 1.2 seconds. When they say, is activation delay, does that mean when the Q pops? Or when they throw it? Like what does that even mean? Decrease activation delay. Is that basically like the Q's faster popping? Is that what it means? Like it's faster. Like it's easier to hit the Q now. Because they decreased. Jading to 4 months. Okay. Yeah, I wonder, I don't know how much faster 0.2 seconds is, but you know, 0.2 seconds is a lot of time, right chat? It makes a difference. It was 0.9 when it was busted. Ooh, okay. That's when it was busted. Okay, so yeah, that's why, okay. Seer actually might be better, low-key. Because they nerfed Bloodhound, and they buffed Seer. Wraith, I love this change. I actually love this change that they did. I think Wraith is going to be so fun to, like, especially in, like, ranked or something, she's going to be so fun to play.
Hello?
I think this is a great change. I wonder if they should have put the tactical cooldown at level 2. Like, Vice, do the opposite of this. Like, put tactical cooldown at blue and an ultimate cooldown at purple. But I still think this is good. This is way better than what it was before. No? I thought Wraith before, the purple perk was either one of these. Right? I thought purple perk was either tactical, or no. Oh wait, this is tactical cooldown. Okay, never mind. Hold on. For some reason, when I read tactical cooldown, I thought that meant like the animation, not like the actual cooldown of the thing, like the wind up. I thought this meant the wind up. Okay. Yeah. Well, It was. I was thinking like they had. You know how the purple perk was the wind up and the ultimate cooldown before the purple perk, and I thought they separated it and put one the blue and one the purple instead of having it both at the same time. You know. I feel like that would have been way better. No, they should have. I guess this makes sense now with the ult. This is definitely a buff, but I feel like they should have just. They still did that though. Ultimate cooldown as that blue, so then. So on level 3. So level 3, you have to pick either tat cooldown or tactical windup, like reduce, right? On purple, and then blue is ultimate cooldown. And what is the other perk for blue before? I feel like it would make more sense though to have the for the tactical windup and the cooldown to be blue, and then the ultimate to be purple. Because I feel like you're using your ultimate more so later in the game and not at the beginning of the game. Or in the middle of the game, I guess.